I hear this one a lot, and honestly, it seems strange to me that it needs explaining, especially when we read this verse in light of everything the New Testament teaches. I mean, think about it. Jesus obeyed Roman law. He taught his followers to render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. And yet, no one today is going to suggest that Christians should be keeping Roman laws. Why? Because we don't live in the Roman Empire. Now, we should still obey the laws of our country. That's the principle that Jesus modeled for us. So to walk like Jesus walked in that sense is to obey the laws of the country we live in, not the laws of ancient Rome. Jesus also participated in first century Middle Eastern social customs. For example, he washed his guests' dusty feet, and he ate his meals in a reclined position at low tables, and he kissed people when he greeted them. Are Christians required to do these things today? No, because we don't live in the first century Middle East. Now, we should still show hospitality and share meals with other people and greet friends in love. That's what it means to walk like Jesus walked in a social sense. It doesn't mean to engage in first century Middle Eastern social practices. We all know these things instinctively, and yet, Jesus also participated in temple worship and observed the Jewish feasts and dietary restrictions and regularly attended synagogue on a Sabbath. So does that mean Christians are required to do these things today? Of course not. Why? Because Jesus was a Jewish man born under the Old Covenant. And believers today, whether they're Jews or Gentiles, are under God's new covenant. And of course, we should still do our best to obey what God commands of us and worship Him and study His Word and pray and love and serve others. These are all the things that Jesus modeled for us. And we do these things as new covenant believers in whatever country and whatever culture we live in today. That is how we walk like Jesus walked.